Time to figure out who done it.
Sonic has been murdered while we were trapped in a closet. Anyway. Oh, did you read that at the...
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was...
Wait for me.
What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic.
Yeah, that's literally the fucking Family Guy death pose.
Sonic's actually fucking dead.
Sonic?
Body numb. Can't move.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
I just need to rest.
Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Entername. What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. And definitely not murdered for real, and mistaken for part of the show. Guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Entername, my favorite employee, who is here on your first day of the job, so... okay. I guess I just really take a liking to people upon meeting them.
He's really like pushing that memory, just that extra little bit, adding.
Oh, like this is an unreliable narrator kind of deal. It's like, yeah, that is exactly what he said to me. I'm his favorite employee.
Yeah, like, oh yes, these are famous people. They must be very rich. So here's a bunch of pressure, and you are my favorite employee.
Surely you won't let me down on this last ride.
Need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if it is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see, except for Sonic, because he's already dead, apparently.
The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We finally got a title. Fucking an hour in.
I feel like we probably could have waited like a couple more minutes at the end of the last episode and then started with that, but okay.
Yeah, probably.
Saloon Car! It's like the stage from Sonic Mania.
Yeah, I can.
It's like got the patterns and everything.
Nice.
Wanted Oma Chow for the reward. The tutorial Chow from Sonic Adventure 2, and maybe he was in Heroes? I don't remember. He's the annoying tutorial character who's like... Okay.
He's like normal, annoying tutorial character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were in Heroes? I don't know. It's been a long time.
Whoa, look at this place. Amy? Amy, are you here?
I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. Seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally reasonable assessment. But, counterpoint, he is laying there dead.
Counterpoint, he has no pulse, is laying in the Family Guy death pose, and I'm calling it now, the conductor is actually a robot!
I bet the train did it.
The train's working for Eggman.
Yeah, I mean, it's a robot train.
Shit, that actually makes a lot of sense, too. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise.
Wow, Sonic was so committed he stopped his own heart.
Sorry. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
Okay, and does he regularly stop his heart when he naps? Because there's the whole pulse thing.
Maybe we're just really bad at taking a pulse.
Yeah, could be. I mean, it's not like we're like the waiter on a train. We're not exactly a trained medical professional, so. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Whoop, keep double clicking. Doesn't look like it's been skipping anything though, so it's probably alright.
Yeah.
I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say I gotta stay and watch after everyone.
You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
I mean, yeah, but it's also part of my job to do that. How is everyone great at reading people but me? I can relate.
I'm pretty good at it, usually. Usually. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true.
You varmints. What are all ye doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it.
Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy.
We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and...
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Enter name, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart.
Ah,
Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
your ear just started ringing. Right, let's do it. Okay, there are things to look at. Oh, that's actually a decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omochao, hate to see them like this.
What'd they do?
Medical malpractice.
What? Interesting.
Not the answer we were expecting.
What's out the window? Breathtaking views.
A blurry tree. This train passes by some incredible sights.
I think it's like motion blur.
It's just nothing else is blurry, so that's
Yeah.
why it's funny to me.
Well, it's because it's in the foreground. It's closer, so it's, you know, it's like parallax, except it's a still image, so you can't really convey that. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts.
Okay. I'll never understand this friend group. I mean, he does also fly a plane, so, you know, it kind of... I could understand Tails, like, either liking roller coasters or not being affected by them, so, yeah.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Nice self-advertisement, Sega. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Oh, Knuckles got pissed at the game and broke it. Who could have done that?
That face.
What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Oh.
Seems like a heavy thing to carry around.
I think it's more like... I imagine you have like a notepad that you're writing
details down on.
I mean, yeah, probably. It's just, again, it's the phrasing of like, oh, you added this whole thing to your inventory.
But really, you just like wrote down arcade machine, punched and broken or something.
Yeah.
There's always something hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one's empty as well.
It is clearly not, but okay.
I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed.
Well, now I have to check every trash can in the game, so...
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me.
Is there something on that?
Enter name. This is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty?
Enter name. This one has lipstick on the rim.
Oh.
Knuckles was wearing
I was
lipstick.
gonna say, so, Knuckles is, into some things that we didn't know about?
That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here.
We should log this.
Used cups added to the inventory. Oh, we found enough clues already? Well, 2 things. 3 things. Well, 4, 5. There's one more thing that I wanted to look at.
Yeah,
It's gonna...
it's probably
Yeah.
worth to still look around. And like,
Yeah.
there's also like the scroll bar to like look at more of the room, I think. So
Oh, yeah, there is.
yeah.
Okay. What's in this bowl? Assorted nuts.
The classic saloon snack.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kind of bland.
Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off them.
What? Black Patooey.
Or maybe they're just unsalted.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
Yeah, especially if you are a robotic genius who could potentially reprogram them to kill someone.
What's the arm doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave?
You know, programming a robotic arm to operate a microwave probably isn't too hard.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I guess not, but really it's,
Huh, that's funny. The door's locked tight. We can't go any further.
that's convenient. It's almost like they don't want us going to another area just yet.
I wonder how Amy was able to leave then.
Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
Okay, but not keep it in mind enough to add a detail to the inventory, so it's...
Howdy,
Howdy,
partner.
Spittoon-free establishment. Coliseum Highway Zone. It sounds like that's a reference to one, but I don't think... If there is a zone by that name in any of the games, I haven't played that game.
Am I gonna have to go look this up now?
Coliseum Highway. I will assume that it's just from a game that I haven't played, but it could also just be something they randomly threw in here for background.
For yucks.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
I like your hat.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone.
Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said leave.
Oh. Please don't beat me up.
No promises.
Knuckles, would you ever fight me?
No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun.
I bruise easily too. I guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either.
No, I'd fight you.
Sorry, enter name. I wish you luck.
He's not actually going to fight me, right?
Can I take your order? Not hungry.
Well, if you ever are, just let me know, won't you?
Sure, like a butler of sorts, right?
Come on, Endername, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler.
Have a spine.
Excellent. Thank you, butler.
Dang it!
Okay. So we have enough to interrogate, so let's see what word. I mean, clearly he punched the machine because he got pissed at it.
Yeah. Knuckles, enter name and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too.
We do?
Enter name, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The menu.
The menu. Wrong choice, enter name. Let's try again.
Oh, man. They should have put unique dialogue for showing people like the menu, but... The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it?
Think.
Oh, yeah. Really? I mean, there's fist holes in it.
Well, we saw your fists.
Oh, I thought I was... Shit. Oh, God.
Oh, now there's spike balls floating at you.
It got difficult, and, like, the perspective threw me off for a minute. I was like, I thought I was on the far one, but I was in the middle. Ooh. Barely made it.
Just enough. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game!
While Super Monkey Ball has adrenaline-pumping Monkey Ball action, this proves nothing about the current situation.
May have been off the mark there. Let me try again. You clearly touched the arcade machine because...
Yeah, arcade machine's covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you...
I'm on it. Enter name, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on! Okay.
By the way, Coliseum Highway Zone is the second zone in Sonic Rivals.
Ah, I have not played that one, so I was right. Oh, shit. Oh. It's okay. I got this.
Stop losing rings, man.
I did stop
There's
losing rings.
way more than enough.
The arcade machine is fixed.
I distracted him by playing a video game in my mind.
Nailed it, honestly.
No, don't look at the scores!
Quick, look at the scores!
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay, what does this tell us?
That Vector is better at Super Monkey Ball than Knuckles.
That someone really likes food.
Toast, apple bread, Ultim, bagel, candy. I was trying to see if there was like a reference or something there, but nothing is.
Yeah, I was seeing if like the first letters spelled out something. I was like Tabuk.
Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car.
Oh shit, that's right.
Also, like, I could see Ultim being like the cutoff of someone putting ultimate life form.
Oh, it could be Shadow, huh?
Yeah, Shadow could have also been in here.
I was wondering.
That'd be a little more subtle than the obvious Vector.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a Boggle.
Mm.
The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
By 1 point.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Just punching the air in frustration.
You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now! Okay. I have a feeling this is probably the only minigame.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, goddamn.
At least it seems to like vary. Like it's not like the same exact track every time, and there's.
Oh, okay. So that's what happens if you fail. You have nothing. Zilch, nothing. I'll leave you two.
Quick, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, at least there's like some difference in the tracks and like they like add new obstacles.
What's throwing me off is that there's 2 in like each one. So like each square is like actually 2, so you can move like further than I think. And that's also why I kept thinking I was in the middle when I wasn't.
Now, enter name. Tell us what proves Vector was here with Knuckles. Vector clearly red is his color of
I
lipstick.
guess. And that's the only other thing. No!
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade.
How do we know it was Vector, though?
I wasn't. Don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here.
It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy.
Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues.
Yeah.
No, that checks out.
Well, that explains one of the used cups. What about the cup with the lipstick mark?
Rouge was in here too.
We were fucking.
With Vector, too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. In like a hot way.
In like a hot way. But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding this scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Bum bum. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense.
I think you called it.
Enter name, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about?
It's bread!
It is definitely bread.
No, not that one.
I'm not a mind reader. Let me check the list again. Which name stands out?
Yeah, it's clearly Ultimate Life Form.
All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim?
You may not know Enter name, but there is someone here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form.
Oh shit.
Called it!
I was kind of hoping that might be, something that comes into play a little bit later, but no, we're just going right
We're
to
just
it.
immediately addressing it.
I thought maybe it'd be like something that pays off. It's like, hey, you noticed this, now it's coming into play, but nope, just right away.
There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and
I
I
play
were
a lot of mystery games.
Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
So Shadow was here too?
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key too.
That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Roche searching for?
Well, Shadow is like the locksmith for whatever reason, but
Yeah, that's fair.
maybe he's trying to get into character by just
Walking things.
doing the thing. I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves.
More information than I expected to get.
Blah, 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 blah.
More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. Way too much talking.
Yeah. Such is the nature of the
Yeah.
visual novel.
The ones that aren't voice acted, especially.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Enter Name. Let's head to the library.
On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Enter Name.
Coming. Robot? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just... Da-da-da-da-da.
Huh. We saw this dialogue.
Yes, we did. I just wanted to make sure nothing changed.
Ready to mosey down to the next car?
Hells yeah. No, no way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner.
Onwards. Should we do like a car an episode because we're at about 27-ish minutes?
Yeah, sure. We can start the library next episode, and then
Yeah. All right. Cool. Next episode, library card.